Well, welcome. I'm super excited to have this next 20 to 30 minutes with you guys. My name is Artemis Limpert out of the Dallas area. I'm an East Coast gal that got transplanted here after about 15 years working in corporate. And I was introduced to this company in 2000 when they were launching a very unique technology at that time. I had the chance to mentor with the giants here and then to create something extraordinary. And today I have the privilege of spending this time with you and being able to share with you a very unique technology of today, and then inviting you to stand on the shoulders of the giants that are here. So today I want to take a few minutes to walk you through a very unique opportunity, a movement that's actually changing the way we think about wellness. People aren't content with just managing symptoms anymore. They want real results that they can see and feel. In this time together, you'll see how we're positioned right where it matters most, where science meets demand and real impact becomes possible. We're not here today to catch up. We're here to actually lead. So let me ask you something. If 15 seconds could change your life or the life of someone you knew, how curious would you be? I want you to imagine being able to see how fast you're aging and actually having the power to do something about it. We're introducing a powerful new technology that does exactly that. And it's not just a breakthrough for your health, it's a chance to be a part of one of the fastest growing spaces today, health tech. We're doing this by focusing on four pillars that make wellness smarter, simpler, and more personal. Rebuilding your body's nutritional bank account, supporting healthier, more youthful gene expression, tracking your progress with real and measurable data, and then backing it with a performance guarantee that you can count on. This isn't just another product, it's a new approach to wellness, and no one else can do this. So I want to welcome you to Prism, truly intelligent wellness. So let's dive into how we're using machine learning and AI to guide people in their wellness journey with better insights, better timing, and better results than ever before. Yes, we know that people now are living longer than ever, but they're not living better, not stronger, not sharper, and not full of energy. So the truth is, we've added years to our lives, but we have not added life to those years. Just look at the facts. Most people now spend 10 to 15 years in poor health at the end of their life. And studies show that we lose more than a decade to sickness and disability and issues like the top four: heart disease, diabetes, joint pain, and memory loss, which often start before the age of 40. So although we've extended lifespan, but we have not expanded your youth span, and that's the gap that we want to address today. Now, the old way of thinking about aging is changing. For years, we believed aging was just happened. You got older, slower, weaker, and there was nothing that you could do about it. So you learned to just accept it, hide it, and manage the decline. But science has changed that story. In The Aging Myth, Dr. Joe Chang revealed a really powerful truth that aging isn't just about time, it's about what's happening inside your cells. And now we know that that process can be measured and can be influenced. As the chief scientific officer of Nu Skin, Dr. Joe Chang and his team turned that science into reality with AgeLock technology, which is designed to target aging at its source, your gene expression. So this isn't science fiction. It's the science behind one of the most advanced wellness movements in the world, and Nu Skin is leading it. So here's the way to think about youth now. It's not just how you look, it's how your body performs, protects, heals, and regenerates. Aging isn't something that just happens anymore. Now you get to influence how you age. Oh, this is a hot topic, biohacking. I'm sure some of you guys have seen podcasts about this. Simply put, biohacking is understanding how your body works and using that knowledge to feel better, think clearer, and live more energy. So you make simple shifts in how you eat, move, and recover, and use smart tools to track what's working. It's all about one thing: helping you function at your best. This movement is actually exploding because people are done guessing. In today's health market, health is measurable, AI makes it personalized, and science now proves you can influence how you age, think, and live. So this isn't just about wellness anymore. It's about self-optimization, and this is the future of health. So this is a really powerful statement. What is not measured cannot be improved. So why are millions of people wearing Apple Watches, Whoop bands, and Aura rings? Because we've realized something simple and powerful. When you can see what's happening inside your body, you can actually do something about it. This isn't just about the numbers. It represents a shift from guessing to tracking, from hoping to knowing, from reacting to leading. Measurement is the key to better health, stronger performance, and longer, more vibrant life. And for those of you thinking business, it's also the key to unlocking one of the most powerful trends in wellness, turning data into demand. So every major wellness wave began with one thing, measurement. From cholesterol in the 70s to glucose in the 90s, the moment we could measure it, we could monetize it. Cholesterol testing led to a 20 billion statin industry. Bone density scans drove calcium sales 200 million. Glucose monitoring fueled a 1.5 billion device revenue by 2005. And now, antioxidant tracking and biomarker-based wellness are opening the door to the 60 billion plus supplement economy just in the US alone. Measurement isn't just science. It changes behavior and it builds business. When people can see progress, they stay engaged, invest more, and stick around. That's not just better health, it's smart business. It's why tools like the Aura Ring with 2.5 million sold and a 5.2 billion valuation are thriving. If you can measure it, you can improve it. And if you can improve it, you can lead the market. So I find this slide fascinating because, again, we now know 3 out of 4 adults are taking some sort of supplementation to affect the way their body performs and ages. What's most interesting to me is that the 18 to 34-year-olds and the 35 to 54 and the 55 plus, pretty much we're talking the same, about 70% of us. So that is super powerful. And the market is 300 billion plus globally. We're in 50 countries, and it's a $60 billion question just in the United States. So a lot of people ask this question. They're confused when they go to pick out supplements. Big question, which one should I take? And the bigger question, how do I know if it's working? Some people choose to answer this by taking the least expensive supplements because they don't know. Some try and answer it by taking the most effective because they don't know. But what if you didn't have to guess anymore? Our solution, we bring together innovative products, breakthrough science, and smart tools so you can take charge of how you age and live. In a world where data is driving decisions, why should your health be any different? So Prism isn't just another wellness platform. It's a breakthrough technology built on powerful science, personalized insights, and measurable results. So here's how we're leading the next wave of intelligent wellness. Number 1, science that changes lives. Nu Skin works with patented ingredients and gene-level research targeted at the root of aging, not just symptoms. They manufacture with integrity. We're talking about pharmaceutical grade, natural products backed by large-scale scientific validation, like the biophotonic scanner and ageLOC technologies. And this is a rarity in wellness. Number 3, making the invisible visible. We actually turn invisible health data, like antioxidant levels, into visible, trackable, and actionable insights. And number 4, AI-driven personalization. Okay, smart technology that evolves with you, delivering to you real-time insights and tailored recommendations. The result is a science-backed, tech-smart system that helps people feel better, stay sharper, and age on their own terms. So this isn't just health management, it's health mastery that we're talking about, powered by science. Now, you deserve to know, and we believe everyone deserves the power to take control of their health and their aging. Not just to hope to feel better, not just to try another trend, but to actually measure it, improve it, and then prove it. Because the truth is, health isn't guesswork anymore. People are waking up, they want data, they want results, and our mission is simple: to put that power directly in their hands. Now, the biophotonic scanner was based on Nobel Prize winning technology, and Nu Skin invested $130 million plus to take this from the size of a room and continue to evolve it. Now, one of the things that this does is able to tell you the antioxidant protection in your body, red being the lowest, you have zero protection, and the blue and the platinum being highest, where you have a great deal of protection and then really changing the trajectory of how you age. So Nu Skin's biophotonic scanner was the world's first non-invasive technology that measured antioxidants in the skin. In simple terms, we're the ones that made nutritional health visible and trackable, which was game-changing, and then created the supplements that work and target the signs and the sources of aging. The supplements that I'm going to recommend are in the physician's desk reference. So anybody that you talk to, there is more validation for you. So let's talk about antioxidants and why they matter. Most people don't realize that that free radicals are what are accelerating your aging. In fact, it's oxidative stress. It happens when harmful molecules like free radicals damage your cells, your DNA, and even your brain. So that's where antioxidants come in. First, they protect your cells and slow down the aging process. Free radicals speed it up, especially in your skin, your brain, and your vital organs. But antioxidants neutralize the damage, helping your body age stronger, not faster. Second, it's important that you know that antioxidants help lower the risk of the major diseases most people are fear. Oxidative stress is directly related to heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and even brain disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's that are on the rise. Antioxidants act like cellular bodyguards, protecting your tissues at the deepest levels. And third, it boosts your brain health, which most people are very interested in protecting right now. Your brain is one of the most vulnerable organs to oxidative damage. Now, there's much more we could say, but when we talk about antioxidants, we're not just talking about vitamins. We're talking about your defense system for aging, disease, and mental clarity all in one. We consider at Nu Skin and Pharmanex that we are the difference demonstrated. And as I mentioned before, we give you something no one else gives you, which is a performance guarantee in your health. Now, I've been scanning people for the last 20 years, and where most people used to start out at a low score in the red and orange in 25,000, what's interesting is that now the majority of people, despite the age, scan around 15,000, which is something to seriously look at. So we have a 60-day performance guarantee that if you do not see your antioxidant score go up, we have a money back guarantee. And this is super powerful. Now, let me talk to you about our partner. 40 years of growth and stability, publicly traded, which means we're fully transparent, science that leads, not follows. Most people don't know that Nu Skin runs one of the largest private anti-aging research labs in the United States. We have real patents with real breakthroughs, in fact, hundreds of real patents. We have global recognition for innovation. Nu Skin has won over 27 Stevie Awards, which are like the Oscars in business, including multiple wins for most innovative company alongside brands like Apple. In fact, that's when we became known as the Apple of anti-aging. We also have global reach with full compliance, operating in 50 markets, meeting the highest international health and business standards. So now you'll be ready for global business. Nu Skin isn't a trend. They are a force. They are one of the most financially solid, scientifically advanced, and globally recognized wellness companies in the world. This is why Nu Skin is recognized as one of the world's most innovative companies. They don't just follow the trends, they are creating them. Now, there's breakthrough science, patented technologies, and a bold vision, and they're redefining anti-aging and wellness, and they have earned global recognition and trust, as I just mentioned. Here's how they're reshaping the future with real life-changing innovations. Number one, the number one beauty device company in the world, and we've earned this through bold and unmatched results. The Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner, as I mentioned, the first non-invasive device to measure antioxidants, making your nutrition visible and trackable. The breakthrough of age-lock technology, which is a breakthrough technology that targets your genetic sources of aging, not just the surface. A landmark partnership with LifeGen Technologies. Nu Skin owns one of the largest youth gene databases, decoding the gene clusters that actually are linked to youthfulness. And we've been leading the peptide-based skincare since 2001, long before it was trendy. So I want you to know Nu Skin isn't just in the market, they're shaping the future of it, and now you're standing in front of it. Let me give you a very vivid example. When we partnered with LifeGen Technologies, we got that gene database and we're able to make fingerprints of young cells. In this case, it's your mitochondria. This is the fingerprint of young cells. This is the fingerprint of older mitochondria cells. And then because of this unique database and gene chip, we're able to formulate until we see that the formulation allows older cells to act more youthfully. Okay, this really is so powerful. This is one of the things that really grabs my attention the most, and should yours. No one else can compete here. So let's look at where we've come and where we're going. Okay, are you ready to talk about the money? Because this is what is one of the most powerful things about really being able to have money working for you. So I want to talk to you more personally for just a moment, because I wish someone had taught me this when I was in high school. Because if they had, I would have made smarter financial decisions way earlier than 40. So here's what I've learned. Understanding where your income comes from and how to shift it is the difference between just surviving and building real wealth. So if I broke it down, I'd say on the left side, being an employee or self-employed is where your earning is time-dependent income. And on the right side, business owner, investor, is where you earn an asset-driven income. Someone said to me, and it was helpful, Artemis, on the left side, as an employee or self-employed, it's like running up a down escalator financially. And if you've ever tried to do that, that's a very clear vision. So here's what the problem is. Most people spend their whole lives stuck on the left without realizing that there's another way, or even if they know there's another way, they don't know how to get to the other side. And here's the opportunity, because at the end of the day, wealth isn't built by working harder. It's built by owning or investing in systems that work for you. And that's exactly what Prism offers, okay? Prism is a business asset that you can own and scale. It's not just about selling products. It's about plugging into a proven system that grows with or without you. You can build customer networks, you can build team networks, and you can create lifetime value without constantly trading time for dollars. Prism gives you the chance to move from just earning to building, from just working to owning, and from just trading time to creating real lasting assets. In fact, assets that are willable from one generation to another. Because at the end of the day, your future depends on one thing, and that's which quadrant you choose to live in. So most people don't have a money problem. They actually have a leverage problem. And this isn't just about earning income today. It's about building an asset that pays you month after month. So I want you to imagine what life would look like if you had an income that kept growing even when you weren't working. Let's look at if you had 50 prisms with 10 subscriptions each at $100, you would be earning $2,500 of leveraged income. Now, let's take some time and grow that to 100 subscriptions, the same 50 prisms, but now 100 subscriptions at $100. And now you're earning $25,000 a month of leveraged income. So everyone starts with a few prisms. Your first 5 to 10 prisms are the foundation. And the best part is you don't have to do it alone. We do have world-class mentorship to help you build it step by step. So the real question today is, do you want to keep renting your time or do you want to start owning your future? I want to be real because most people stay stuck trading their time for money, even if they understood what we just explained about the 4 quadrants. As an employee or even self-employed, your income stays tied to your time, no work, no pay. But true financial freedom and real wealth comes when you build an asset or own an asset that earns for you, even when you're not working. And that's where Prism comes in. It gives you the bridge to move from just earning to building and from renting your time to owning your future. It's not about success overnight. It's about stacking small, smart moves that lead to real leveraged income over time. Again, your first 5 to 10 prisms are the launch pad. From there, you build momentum and then on to financial freedom. So innovators, I want to talk a little bit about timing for you because innovators and early adopters do create the future. The more I look into this, the more powerful this becomes. They don't just chase trends, they position themselves ahead of them. So right now, Prism is in the early adopter phase where momentum begins and foundations are built. First movers aren't guessing, they're positioning before the crowd even sees it. So this isn't about taking risks. Today, we're talking about stepping into an opportunity before it becomes obvious. Remember, the ones who move first lead the ones who move later. So let's talk about the launch strategy that we have. In Q3, we plan on having 200 to 300 units that go to early adopters and very active leaders. In Q4, we'll give access to about 2,000 units, again, to qualify very active leaders. And then the open launch will be in the beginning, Q1 of 2026, where 10 to 25,000 units will come into the market. And then we move on, where by 2027 and beyond, we plan on having 100,000 units per month and really starting to have general consumer access. I want you to think about this when computers were super expensive and only in corporations and in libraries and in universities. And then the price point came down and everyone was able to own one. That was when the market exploded. So we have right now 5,000 scanners and have been able, as you saw, to be in 51 countries and to do 26 million scans. But these are very expensive. And what Prism, which is the size of a hockey puck, allows us to do, again, at the beginning of Q1 of 2026, is to open the market with 10 to 25,000 and then grow it from there. So this special, very powerful technology goes to the general public. Now, one of the other things that you guys want to know about is that we are this year launching one of the largest or the largest market globally, and that's India. And when we launch India, we will be launching the Prism technology. So this is a double thing in case you are interested in international business and the Prism also grabs your attention. So measuring if you can measure it, you can improve it. And if you can improve it, you can lead the market. I just love that. Now, biohacking again is next level wellness. This is really such a hot topic, as we mentioned. It's not about waiting for aging to catch up with you. It's about tracking, tweaking, and then taking control. We're launching Prism, a truly intelligent wellness system. And this isn't just a product, it is a platform and it is a movement. It's your opportunity to lead inside one of the fastest growing spaces in the world, which is health tech. And with Prism, you'll see exactly how fast you age. And more importantly, you'll have the tools to do something about it. This is your chance to lead people into the next era of health, which is personal, predictive, and measurable. This is where transformation meets technology, and we get to bring it to the world together. So I want to talk to you about how to get started, because the only cost to you is the time for you to look into and really see if this is your time to build an asset. We recommend a very specific package that I'll talk to you about that really gives you the chance to build your transformation story. Okay. With Prism, there is no one that you and I can't help on this planet. And if you truly want to make a difference without guessing, welcome to Prism.